A look from earlier as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them on their home turf. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. At the 2 and the 3, it's Suggs and Wagner. Banchero plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. And it's Anthony in at the point guard position. And for the Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. Then it's Cam Thomas. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Simmons in at the 1. Well, we're off to a hot start this year, Doris. Anything surprise you this season?
Well, B.A., so often over the course of the summer, we'll see guys post their workout habits. Well, I have been delighted that all of that hard work seems to be paying off. Everybody seems determined to make a splash.
It's Thomas on the wing. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
And it's Anthony with the ball for Orlando. It's a three-point game. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was in Brooklyn.
They just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. They didn't shoot it well and also didn't get the best of looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Now here's Simmons. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Outside Johnson. And a miss there on the triple. Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for the Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build around.
First team foul.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Simmons. And he buries his first look.
That's a big-time finish by Ben Simmons. With that frame, sometimes he makes that look easy.
Shoots from 12. Deflected. No good there. Great D that time from Banchero. Here's Wagner. And he banks in the layup.
Some contact there, but Franz Wagner plays right through it.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Thomas. Shoots. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And that one drops.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
And Simmons gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Anthony against Simmons. And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Wagner, the pass to Carter. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. The flat-out hustle of Wendell Carter Jr. is something you have to appreciate.
I think, B.A., we can all appreciate a hard-playing big man. But you have to remember, Wendell Carter Jr. has now proven himself to be a legit threat from 3. He rebounds it nightly on a consistent basis, and that offensive game is getting better and better.
Here's Suggs. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
One of the things you have to admire about Jalen Suggs, the aggressiveness, the willingness to make plays.
After joining forces in 2019, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving only ended up playing 74 games together in Brooklyn.
And think about it, those 74 games were spread over the course of 3 years. Whether it was injuries, off-the-court drama, you name it, it limited their time together. And now the Nets are focused on rebuilding. That was not a successful pairing.
A big group substitution here for Orlando. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Ingles, he's checked in for Wagner. And it's Fultz in for Anthony.
2 minutes to play.
Here's Shamet taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ingles with it. Claxton picks him up. Ingles, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
To the inside. Wagner with a steal. Here's Fultz. And he makes it on the layup.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
And again, it's the Nets missing. Robbed. Claxton passes to Sharp. Pass to Porter. Here's Shamet. Off the mark there with a three. Orlando leading. Here's Suggs. Here's Wagner. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. 43 seconds left to play in the first. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
They get it back.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
Here's Porter. It's tipped. The Magic have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Suggs. He's got 5. It's stolen. Stolen by Ingles. Pass to Suggs. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Magic up by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Man, some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Wagner and Banchero at the 3 and the 4. Markelle Fultz is out there with Anthony. And it's Carter in at the center, filling out the middle. And that one's good. Simmons.
This is where it's absolutely terrifying to see a 6'11" streaking Ben Simmons coming at you in transition.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, before his one season at Duke, Paolo Banchero tattooed the message, "No pressure," on his left forearm. He said, quote, "There's going to be noise, but at the end of the day, you got to go out there and hoop against 5 other guys. So it's like, quote, what really is it if it's just basketball?"
That's a good point. No big deal. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Simmons. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And his assist numbers were remarkable as well. His play is crucial to this team's success.
My Doris, from your perspective, did Banchero live up to rookie year expectations?
I don't think there's any doubt about it, B.A. First overall selection, there's obviously a lot of weight on his shoulders. He showed quickly that he has the size, the strength, and the skill set to be successful on a nightly basis in the NBA. And honestly, B.A., there's still so much growth there to come.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. Pass to Walker, launches a 3, and the Nets miss again. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. Porter with the steal. Fast break, Brooklyn. Claxton can't get it to go. Here's Fultz. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Well, it's excellent recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open pretty?
The drive by Porter. Here's Claxton. And Fultz pulls it down. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Carter from outside. Walker pulls down the board. For Brooklyn, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Back to Porter. Pass to Claxton. Howard down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Fultz passes to Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Down low, and stolen by Banchero. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Banchero cleaning up the fast break.
Banchero taking advantage of those long arms, big frame, makes the nice defensive play.
And Doris, for Brooklyn, what do you think their biggest challenge will be retooling this roster?
PA, one of the problems they face, they don't own many of their own draft picks. So acquiring key pieces has to come through trades and free agency. And with that, you then have to have the salary cap implications to deal with. This is not easy.
And it's Fultz off the drive. Outside Carter, lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Nets. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. Thomas, that's good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Orlando calls timeout. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Ingles, he's checked in for Wagner. And Suggs is subbed in for Fultz. Simmons with the bucket.
Well, this is exactly where Ben Simmons looks to become assertive. The closer he is to the cup, the more dangerous he is.
Anthony in the post. Chalk up 2 there. Anthony's got his second basket of the game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, one advantage of putting the ball in Ben Simmons' hands, he's an unbelievable passer.
That's so true, B.A. He has incredible vision, and what's most striking to me is if he rebounds it and goes, the ability to push tempo, the ability to use that incredible vision to put pressure on in transition. It is probably his greatest strength.
And the shot goes down.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Simmons against Anthony. And that one's good. Simmons has got 12 points in the game.
Ben Simmons, a guy who combines size and skill, and he's percolating.
Outside, Ingles. Soft touch off the glass. Ingles got his first points in this one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And here's Anthony. Pass to Suggs. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. Now it's a 7-point Magic lead.
Jalen Suggs showing you supreme confidence right there. On the catch, ready to rise and fire.
Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
And I couldn't tell exactly what happened. And apparently, I guess the refs didn't get a clear look at it either. They have to get it right because this is a big moment in the game.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
That'll do it for the first half. Magic out in front. They lead by 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They led by 2 after the first. They went into the half with a 7-point lead after executing well in the second quarter. Shaq, what's your take on Orlando?
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline.
Kenny, how'd you think the Nets were playing?
They didn't shoot the ball very well, and that's because they didn't have any flow on offense. I'd expect the coaching staff to make some adjustments in the locker room. They need to draw up some plays to get a good offensive rhythm.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Orlando leading. Well, Doris, no playoffs for the Magic last season. Should fans be excited about the years to come?
Oh, BA, no question. They have got a tremendous young core. So now the question is, how quickly does that core develop, and can they stay healthy? But no question, the future is bright.
We've got Sharp. Ben Simmons is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Bates in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Jacque Vaughn.
Guys, what you have to love about Wendell Carter Jr. is his thirst to learn. This guy is willing to add pieces to his game. He understands he's got to be a true modern big man, and he puts in the work.
Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Anthony, right side. Here's Carter. He can't get it to go. Brooklyn trailing. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Porter with it. Yet to see a basket. Over to the left wing. Johnson for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Sharp.
Magic ball.
And here's a look at what's coming up for the Orlando Magic. On Monday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
4 on the clock. Here's Anthony. Second shot opportunity.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field. Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Magic are still young, yes, but they are developing. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, "We're close to getting over the hump." These guys understand that you just have to stick with that process, the growth. It's just the belief system that these young men are starting to grow into.
He's really kept that positive environment. Thanks, Allie. And the Magic call time here.
And something fans don't always get to see. some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Orlando making some changes. Wagner comes in for Carter, and it's Fultz in for Anthony. Left side Fultz. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. I've heard coaches call Fultz the ultimate team guy. Sounds like a compliment, Doris.
Oh, it absolutely is, B.A. And you have to give Markelle Fultz a ton of credit. Here's a young man whose career started in as shaky a fashion as you could with the inability to shoot the basketball. He's turned himself into a legit threat as a scorer and a passer.
From deep, Johnson, and the Nets, another three.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
The Magic have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Fultz with it. Claxton picks him up. Fultz passes to Banchero. Goes back up. Yes, Paolo Banchero for 2.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Thomas. And the Nets, another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Out of bounds, Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Ingles comes in for Wagner. .151 left in the third. The Magic have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Ingles from outside. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Ingles has got 5.
Yeah, Joe Ingles has made himself an NBA threat from the deep corner. This guy understands a good shot when he sees it.
Here's Claxton. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. The shot is good by Isaac. Isaac's got his first basket of the night.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Thomas. Johnson for 3. Rebounded by Suggs. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Now here's Fultz, guarded closely. Shoots from the right block, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Nick Claxton.
Well, he started as a perimeter threat, but Joe Ingles outstanding at finding a way to the cup inside and forcing the issue.
Walker, he's checked in for Johnson.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Shamet passes to Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton. Yep, that one's good. Claxton's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Stolen. Jumps up. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And here are the Magic now, following the bucket by the Nets. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Shamet passes to Claxton. Here's Fultz. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Well, you love that Markelle Fultz has the ability to draw the defense's hand and get himself to the foul line.
The Magic making a switch here. Good on both. Isaac with the steal. And so it's the Orlando Magic leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Magic, Banchero plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. Cole Anthony out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Banchero. Banchero getting creative.
Well, you can see that Banchero has a little flair in his game. How about that finish? Woo-hoo-hoo!
Here's Simmons. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, Carter with the block. Orlando's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Anthony. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Markelle Fultz.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And it's in there.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Anthony finds Carter to the left side wing. Banchero left side. Carter can't get it to go.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
There's the 3. Thomas, that's good.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They've led by as much as 10. Orlando calls timeout.
Time to make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets.
Suggs is checked in for Orlando. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Thomas following the bucket by the Magic. Outside Johnson. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Wagner. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
That's a big-time finish by Franz Wagner. Might be young, but he is undeterred.
The kick out to Johnson. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Sharp. Anthony grabs the board.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And it's Thomas off the drive. Oh, and that one, no questions, powered it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Shot from the low block. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Boy, you see Carter Jr. use every bit of that 7'5" wingspan. Boy, he is tough to guard around the rim. Look out.
Timeout call, Brooklyn. They're down by 6. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter here. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Cole Anthony.
Incredible. I mean, he found his rhythm out there tonight, and he's really let his offense come to him. He hasn't forced the issue, and because of this, it's allowed him to get into a comfort zone.
Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons comes in for Shaman. Here's Simmons. That shot off the mark. Oh, nice D from Carter. For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter.
Now, you love the opportunity by Franz Wagner to get out in transition, find success with an easy one.
There's 1:34 left to play in the fourth. Simmons, the pass to Claxton. To the paint. Here's Finney-Smith. Great D that time from Banchero. Orlando leading. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Well, you see the decision-making of Paolo Banchero is so impressive. Comes into the league with that skill and really elevating it.
Here's Claxton. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And here are the Magic now. The Nets making their last shot. Here's Banchero. Good D by Finney-Smith. And the Nets with possession here. Trailing by 8. Stolen by Carter. 36 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Suggs.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
Guys, if Ben Simmons can start to make these free throws, I think it opens up a world of opportunity. You don't have to duck the basketball late in game, and if you make a 15-foot jump shot, now you're a real threat.
Now here's Wagner. Banchero outside. The 3 from Suggs. Drains the triple. And the Magic lead by 10.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Simmons. Here's Wagner. Oh, it's stolen away. No good. So it's Orlando picking up the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.